In today's fast-paced, pleasure-seeking world, many of us struggle with habits that pull us away from our higher selves. One of the common but rarely discussed topics is masturbation. From a Buddhist perspective, it's not just about the act itself, but what it symbolizes: our relationship with desire, self-discipline, and mindfulness. In this video, we'll explore what Buddha's teachings have to say about the effects of indulging in desires like masturbation, and how we can cultivate self-control to live more purposefully. 1. Desire and attachment. The roots of suffering. Buddha taught that desire and attachment are the roots of suffering. When we give in to physical desires without mindfulness, like masturbation, we strengthen our attachment to fleeting pleasures. This not only distracts us from inner peace, but also binds us to the cycle of craving, momentary satisfaction, and inevitable dissatisfaction. 2. The illusion of temporary satisfaction. Much like other temporary pleasures, masturbation offers brief satisfaction, but leaves a lingering sense of emptiness. Buddha's teachings emphasize that true contentment comes from within, not from external gratification. When we chase after temporary relief, we miss the opportunity to cultivate deeper, lasting peace. 3. Weakening of self-discipline. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is self-discipline, or eswula. Constantly giving in to urges, such as the desire to masturbate, weakens our ability to practice self-control in other areas of life. Buddha stressed the importance of mindfulness and restraint, not to deny ourselves, but to rise above impulses that cloud our clarity and purpose. 4. Mindfulness. Over-impulse masturbation often stems from impulses, brief moments when we seek immediate pleasure. Buddha's teachings encourage us to observe our desires without judgment, but also without being controlled by them. By practicing mindfulness, we can understand the root cause of our cravings and learn to manage them with awareness. The energy drain. Excessive indulgence in any physical pleasure, including masturbation, can drain both physical and mental energy. Buddha taught the value of varya, or energetic diligence. When we overindulge in temporary pleasures, we deplete the energy we could use for productive, meaningful endeavors like spiritual growth, creativity, or relationships. 6. Breaking free from the cycle of habit. Masturbation can become a repetitive habit, and like all habits, it can trap us in a cycle of craving. Buddha's teachings on liberation from suffering encourage us to break free from such cycles through awareness and mindful living. By recognizing our habits for what they are, we take the first step toward breaking free from them. 7. Lust clouds the mind. Buddha warned against the dangers of lust, as it clouds our judgment and distracts us from our higher purpose. When we give in to lustful desires, it becomes harder to focus on the things that truly matter, like our relationships, personal growth, and spiritual path. 8. Rechanneling sexual energy. Buddha didn't teach abstinence for the sake of abstinence, but rather about mastering our energy. Instead of losing our focus to fleeting pleasures, we can rechannel our sexual energy into higher pursuits, whether it's creativity, personal development, or spiritual practice. By doing this, we gain more control over our lives. 9. Finding true contentment. True contentment isn't found in momentary pleasure, but in inner peace. Buddha's teachings guide us to cultivate a state of mind where we are content with ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. When we stop relying on short-lived pleasures like masturbation, we open ourselves up to deeper fulfillment and joy. 10. Walking the path of mindfulness and moderation. Buddha's middle way teaches moderation in all things, including our desires. The goal isn't to suppress our natural urges, but to manage them with mindfulness and self-awareness. By walking the path of moderation, we can enjoy life's pleasures without being ruled by them, leading to a more balanced and harmonious life. Buddha's teachings remind us that we are not slaves to our desires, but rather, we have the power to rise above them through mindfulness and self-discipline. By understanding the impact of habits like masturbation, we can begin to live more mindfully, redirecting our energy toward deeper fulfillment and inner peace.